Alright, so as you can see, the fire is finally gotten going. Welling up. We got a pile of wood over here drying out. We got wood on top of the fire drying out. And we're going to start cooking pretty soon.
I'm really hoping we get this fire nice and hot so we can dry up some of the rest of this wood and have some delicious chicken. Just some fresh cooked chicken over the fire. The sound of the stream, and it's snowing, but it's all right. John's over there searching vigorously. He wants to make arts and crafts while the food's cooking. Just had some mashed potatoes. Using these nice little cook systems, which you'll see a little bit more of later, because if I spin it around, you might notice there's a little mountain in there engraved and etched in. Yeah, that's the Climb logo, aka this is one of our little products that you'll be seeing. So we're testing them right now and they're working pretty well. Keeping stuff hot, and they come with a spoon. Pretty cool stuff.
So as you can see, sitting by the fire, eating some dinner. Got some water going, there's some chicken right there. Oh yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? You're jealous. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's oh my god, my hand is filthy. That's not what I was gonna say though. But I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually snowing right now, really lightly.
Can you? Oh look, see it? Continue.
From the knife in the dirt, great.
You just stopped your train of thought.
But yeah, so it's only like around 6:30 right now, so we're gonna keep cooking, keep boiling this water. Maybe make some biscuits.
What's that? You say biscuits?
Biscuits.
Oh my god,
we're gonna
that'd be
attempt
delicious.
them. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see.
If not, we have this chicken here. We still have a little bit of leftover gravy and mashed potato.
Yep.
We're trying to make some chicken soup, just to get a bunch of stuff in our bellies for our bodies to burn while we're sleeping so we don't freeze to death.
Good idea.
Very good idea.
But yeah, so over now.
Oh! We just made some chicken soup and it was delicious. Now we're attempting to make biscuits. You can hear John just munching away over there on the last piece of chicken kebab we got made. We still have a little bit of food left over. It's still kind of like sprinkling snow decently. It's starting to chill down a little bit. I can feel it for sure. So we're gonna try to stay warm and stay full so we have some stuff to burn off when we're going to sleep. But yeah, we're still alive for now.
I hope we don't get giardia from drinking bad water.
Oh, from the stream.
Yeah.
Boiling some water before we go to bed. Les Stroud told us, and he really did, told us to keep a hot water bladder by your side when you go to bed in the cold, and to drain your body, so just pee before you go to bed. That was straight from Les Stroud, and he said to eat a piece of cheese, which I think I remember him doing on a Survivorman episode.
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure he did. I just got dripped on. But so we're doing just that, minus the cheese.
Yeah.
The cheese. We're in the tarp systems now. Pretty cramped. If you're claustrophobic, this is not for you, certainly. But yeah, turning in for the night. It's still pretty rainy and stuff. But hopefully we'll sleep comfortably and stay warmer than we did last time. The temperature right now is probably in the mid to high 30s. It's only going to drop from here, so we'll see. Yeah. Raining pretty heavy right now. But as far as I can tell, I'm dry.
Alright, so it rained and poured all night. I tried one shelter system, didn't work out for me. Tried another shelter system, it was too far on the slope and I was falling down a hill. And then tried a third shelter system where it was nice and flat, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. But it was nice and flat. The only problem was it was just pouring so hard that the water was splashing up underneath. My sleeping bag was touching the roof. I got soaked. I've been up since 2. And finally at like 5:30 I decided I needed to get up and make a fire. So that's what I did. And there's the fire. In the pouring rain, I might add.
And I'm here, cozy and warm and dry in my hammock. Good times. Alright, so this is what John's shelter looks like. Kind of like a lean-to type of thing / A-frame hybrid, but no side really goes to the ground. And then, by the way, look at that thing. That right there is what works. That's what didn't.
Yep.
But it's alright. Because the great equalizer of all, fire. And we both have fire now, so we're good. We're going to cook some breakfast. The weather seems to be holding up too, so we'll hopefully be able to get some hot cocoa and some oatmeal and eat. This food's good. As you can see, packed up, still drying. We'll clean up this tent site now. What you say, John?
I'm wet.
And by that he means he's wet from the rain and stuff like that, because it was cold.
Yep.
I wasn't cold. I was nice and warm in my hammock with my swimming bag, but John opted to go from the hammock to the ground. And how'd that fare for you, John?
Well, let's go through the saga. The hammock, I couldn't do it. I was slipping around, I was sliding down, it was going crazy. So I basically just got rid of the hammock and dropped down to the ground, which was fine. It was nice and dry, but I was on like the worst possible slope down towards a river. So I decided to move again. And where I moved was a nice flat spot. But it was like a nice little, I guess there was a dip in the ground that I couldn't see at 2 in the morning. So I got soaked.
Slept in the puddle.
Slept in a puddle. Didn't sleep, actually. I laid in a puddle.
Laid in the puddle until it was light enough to make a fire again, while I laid nicely and warmly in my hammock. But we're packing up now, and we'll hopefully be out of camp soon. We just had some breakfast, some nice oatmeal and hot cocoa that we used. We boiled some water last night, and then just reheated it this morning, reboiled it, so it's nice and clean, and then use that to make cocoa. And we always keep a little extra so that way you can clean all your stuff with hot water too. Yep. Good tip. Top tip.
Dude, you got the shits. Oh, my hat.
What a dream
Why are we singing?
Here we go.
I got my water bottle.
So we're all packed up. Not much left. We're gonna be heading out soon.
Yep.
Good thing we're not really staying this day too, because gotten soaked.
Yeah,
I'd be fine.
I'd be up Shit Creek with no paddle.
I think we'd both be up that creek, but in a different way.
In the shit way.
Yeah. But we're gonna be heading out soon. Hopefully the weather stays like this, because I do not want to hike back in the rain.
Yeah.